Grand Rising, everyone. GV here. I want to make this quick video. Said I was going to make any videos, but I really want to do this because I was told that, hey, they're hanging out. They're not sure. This is a confusing time. Go ahead and make the video to, let them know, which direction we're about to move into. Okay. So that's what I'm doing right now, making this quick video. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. That's why you're not seeing my face, okay? My hair's all smushed. I'm about to get ready for work. Pray and then work out and then work, job-wise. Any which ways, to start off, happy birthday, Miss Embracing Light. Thank you for being a great soldier of the light. And thank you most of all for being my friend. Alrighty, much love to you, my dear. Now, the message I received from Saturn himself, the planetary being known as Saturn. I just got it like 10 minutes ago as I was about to get up. And he said, it's time to pay the piper, basically. It is time to pay the piper. This, as you guys notice, these moon phases that we've been moving through recently in 2023 are very poignant. Like they have a very specific energy. They have a very specific theme that comes through. And if you're connected enough, you pick up on it and it hits you like a bomb, It's like boom. Like this, the full moon in Leo. It was all about your I am and also relationships, and it gave me my new marching orders because I just felt like I was floundering and floating around. I hate that. There is nothing I despise more than stagnation. I've been going berserk for a while. Berserk. You guys just didn't know. I was losing my mind. I can't stand stagnation. So I finally got my new marching orders. It's literally who I am, who I'm going to be, do in this new earth. And it's such a relief. It's like, okay, awesome, cool. I'm not revealing that yet. It does require me do a lot of work. It does require me going back to school for the next few years. But in the meantime of doing that, there's other things I will be manifesting, my little pocket of heaven along with that. But at the end of it, it coincides with, the end of 2025. Like I'll be done by then. And just put it this way, you probably seeing Dr. V. Okay, so that's the way it's going. I'm very excited about it. I have to do my interview for the school, for the program and blah, blah, but they're excited about me and I'm excited about them. Any which ways. So that's on my end. So I got my marching orders. Not only that new moon energy, that full moon energy, also with the combination of eking in of this Pisces full moon energy that started with the quarter moon, I finally got my family back. I finally got my family together. My niece, my daughter, my granddaughter had an amazing breakthrough. I was in Atlanta this past weekend and it happened in a different area. I thought it was the first time I experienced it was over a year ago when I was shown how it was going to happen. I thought I was going to be in New York, but I was actually in Atlanta, but it happened the same way. And I had to do the same thing and the same words were said. I was like, okay, this is interesting. Especially when you know something is shown ahead of time and then it's happening right in front of you and you're part of it. It's just so weird because it's like, okay, I know I'm supposed to do this now and I'm supposed to say this now. And I was like, I was doing it and saying it with the poking and prodding of a wonderful being who helped me bring it about, St. Clair. And I didn't even know I lived 3 blocks away from her two blocks away from her church. And I didn't even recognize it because the church is set in real far because the school's in front. And I was like, oh my God, St. Clair's right there. No wonder she says, I'm with you. And my aunt's the one who told me to call on St. Clair to help bring, she'll be a light to my family. And she's right down the block from my new home where I am now, where I moved in, was it the end of December or January? I moved here in January. No, the end of December I moved here. Very interesting. Any which ways. So that happened. The breakthrough happened. There's still work to be done to maintain because of the turbulent times we're in, but it happened. So they're no longer on the downward trajectory. They're on the upward spiral, not the downward spiral. So woohoo. And I hope many of you received that breakthrough also. If you didn't, I know people very close to me who've not received that breakthrough for their family as of yet. If you didn't, keep on praying, keep on meditating for them. Yes, the closing of the gates will begin when Saturn moves into Pisces, which is March 7th, like right after my birthday. A huge marker. The closing of the gates will begin. And it's the turbulence of the closing of the gate that is the tribulation. Because as the great gates close, you got to make it through, either spiraling up or spiraling down. And this Pisces new moon energy, this Pisces new moon energy hit me like a rock this morning, and I was told, oh shoot, I'm sorry. I totally forgot the exact words. I wrote it down. You get to view my altar, blah, 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 blah. Back to this. My Sri Yantra that represents me. It's made of wood and it's 3D. Let me see. I'm sorry. I wrote it down and I totally forgot. That's what happens. I get the messages and then I forget what the heck it said. Okay. Marks the beginning of the manifestation of who you are in the new world, or your dissension into the darkness. Okay. Into the, well, both are going to be new. The old earth is no longer exists, but it's a new 3D. If you still need lessons of the darkness, that's where you're going to go. Or you ascend into the new. And it's about who you physically are, literally going to do in the new world. That's what's beginning. Who you literally are going to be and do in the new world. That's what this Pisces new moon, and why Pisces? That's a big deal. Why Pisces? It is Pisces because Pisces is the end of the zodiac. I know the 13th sign, blah, blah, blah. But the way it was shown to me, Pisces, which I'm a double Pisces, marks the end of the zodiac, marks the end of your spiritual evolution. And then you go into the 13th sign. That was what I was told. What you were told, whatever. If we click, we click. If we don't, we don't. I'm not here to argue about it. I'm just here to share whatever truth I'm receiving, okay? So if it resonates, it resonates. If it don't, it don't. It's not going to change my opinion, you arguing with me and calling me names. With that said, you evolve. So Pisces is the last sign to get to that next level 7 of soul evolution, double Pisces especially. And it's the hardest. It's no picnic. Trust me, there's so many things I have not said. You guys know I went through horrific abuses. It's like going through the cross. It's like Yeshua, and I know I don't want to hear, oh, it wasn't him who died, blah, blah, whatever. Yeshua, I was there. As Saint Veronica, the one that wiped his face. So it's, I hate reliving that. So yes, he was tortured, and hung, and crucified and hung. So if we go through, we have to bear our own crosses, okay? And it's a real purging of the soul, and it's, it's like being a Marine, the toughest of the tough, whatever, toughest training possible. You got to take it on the head, take it on the chin, and that's what Yeshua incarnated to show us, that, hey, you could survive it, and this is it. You go into your rainbow body, the highest you could be. Does everybody have to take that route? No. But some souls choose the hardest, the hardest mission possible, and take it to the head, as they say. Any which ways. Gen X term. So this Pisces energy being the final zodiac sign, and being a new moon, it is the new beginning. And also it's the energy of Saturn plays into this big time. Is it conjunct with Saturn? I don't exactly remember, but I know the energy of Saturn plays big time with this. And like March 7th, Saturn moves into Pisces. And when it moves into Pisces, that's right. When it moves into Pisces, it's on the very degree that this Pisces new moon is happening on. That's the connection. Okay. Yeah, it's on the very degrees that this Pisces new moon is happening on, which is the 29th degree, which is the end. The end. So with that, it brings you into the new, hence the new moon. So the actual manifestation of that new begins. Now, is it your final ascension, or is it your descension, your final descension? It all depends. And the tribulation's extremely ugly. And yes, my video that I made on Turkey, that was chopped up, and the other one disappeared off of YouTube soon after I make it, was about the fall of Turkey. With the fall of Turkey comes the rise of the final rise of the darkness. And it had to happen. And the president of Turkey did not want N to the A to the T to the O, N to the A to the T to the O coming in, because he knew what it meant, what it signified. But it was destined to happen. And they said to him, you could do it the hard way or the easy way. And he, went the righteous soul way. It's like, no, he knew what it meant, that they were going to blow the place up. And they sure did. They blew the place up. Again, it was destined to happen. There was no stopping it to happen. It is part of this tribulation. The darkness must rise in order for the light to shine. Understand? So, you could pray for the people who are there, that they find their way into the light, who's left. But this has to happen. This is the final battle. Those trains blowing up. I was told that the war has come to the shores of the U.S., has come to the U.S. lands. This is the final battle we're entering in. And with that new moon, again, it's the final battle we're entering in now, okay? The Great Tribulation, the final battle. So we have to be able to, with Saturn coming in, it's not to say, oh, yeah, there's no work involved. Yeah, we put in the work to get to this point. Okay, and to manifest with Saturn, to manifest our final, the words are losing me. Had a rough day yesterday. Codes, patience dropping. So I'm a bit like right now. It's the final, it's who you, your final manifestation of your I am self for in the physical form here on earth. Let's put it that way. Who you are, what you're doing in the new world. So with that comes work. Like I said, I'll be going back to school. And by the time I'm done, this tribulation will be done, and I will be ready, and I'll be able to be who I'm supposed to be in this new earth, you know? And that goes for every soul who's here, who's in the new earth, and also who's not supposed to be part of it will have descended. Okay? And I know it's difficult to look at children and see that in babies, but you have to think soul wise, okay? Not physical body, physical form wise. All right? I know that's extremely hard. Especially since, I've been doing pediatrics. I started off with pediatrics. I was strictly pediatrics for almost 10 years. And then I do pediatrics in adults. And in my new role, I'll be doing pediatrics in adults also, with a large focus on younger people. Neuro-wise, that's what I'll be doing. Neuro. I'm focusing on neuro. I do cardio now, but I think I'm going to go back to neuro. Any which ways. So, yeah, that's where we are. And we will see signs, announcements of the final battle. Okay, it is here. Haiti and the USA are fighting side by side. Canada and France are trying to take over Haiti again and re-enslave her. And please pray for that. I call on Archangel Michael and the principality angels over there to help out. They're holding out. The Haitians are doing the best they can. But, they're trying to do that. And then USA is the last standing, is the beacon on the hill. Okay, and Haiti's right there, side by side with the U.S. They helped liberate the U.S. to begin with from slavery. So here we go again. And of course, I'm Haitian, right? Haitian American, as I say. So yeah, here we are, y'all. So much love to you. I pray for my team every day and every night. Just know that, okay? As I know you pray for me. So shoulder to shoulder, side by side, hand in hand, we march in, okay? Much love, everyone. And I do pray for your families, too, all the time. All right. Have a great day, and happy birthday again to my love. Mwah, kisses. Talk to you later. Miss L, Miss Embracing Life. Bye.